Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? That's what today's question is. Are you ready? And we're still talking about truth. But the thing is, are you ready? Are you prepared? Truth is always prepared. Truth is always ready. Truth is ready to go all the time. You know why? Because it's already got a foundation. Truth is the foundation for which you can build on. Truth is the foundation for which you can build on. For those who don't know me, my name is Alani S. Brown. I work with women to help them enhance and empower and execute on ideas that they have in life and in business. I have a results membership called Results Empowerment Membership. And everybody, I'm actually advertising for the No BS Selling for women. Selling is a virtue. So go to that group. Go on to Facebook and go to that group. Selling is a virtue. Ask to join the group, and we'll be on there for the one-day class, no cost class on October 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. But right now, we're talking about truth. I've been talking about truth for the last few days. I've probably been talking about it for a while. You know, I have a license, been having a license for 33 years. Some people know, we don't even know I have a beauty license. I have a cosmetology license for more than one state. And I got it 33 years ago. And so I remember that when you go to cosmetology, you have to learn about the nerves. You have to learn about chemical reactions to stuff and how to test it, what to do, what the formulas are, what is H2O, which is H2O2, which O2, what's CO2. You have to learn the different chemical compounds. So you have to learn about nerve, myology, study of the muscles, learn about study of the nose, study of the bones, and you have to know which bones are where, the occipital bone, what's the frontal bone, what's this, that. And you begin to know, like, you can't put too much pressure. I always tell people, use your ring finger, less pressure around this area. So there's so many different things you learn about the skin and what happens with the skin. And it's very, there's so many various things you to learn. So every day you have to go to theory. And there's so much. Either you learn about the nerves, or you learn about the bones, or you learn about the chemical compounds, and you learn about so many different things. And so when I first got in there, also too, you have to do 100 haircuts. You have to do 250 shampoo sets. I remember them shampoo sets to this day, how many had to be done to get your license. 250 shampoo sets, 50 pedicures, 100 manicures, and and it just list goes on. But 100 permanent waves, and you have to do so many practical services. So when you first start, a lot of times they'll make you, they call them a freshman. When you first start, you're a freshman. And you have to do, on Saturdays, you have to go around doing the free manicures for the people. Come get your hair done on this day, you get your free manicure. So you're doing the manicures. And you be thinking, oh, shoot, I come here to do hair. I didn't come here to do manicures. I didn't come here to do this. I didn't come here to do that. And so that's your foundation. From which you got to start. You have the first thing you learn when you're doing manicures, you learn sanitation. You learn to sanitize your hand. You learn you don't drop nothing to pick it back up. You learn how to take care of your utensils, and you learn that certain metal pushers don't go on the foot, but you can put it on the hand, and you can do. I don't know what they doing in the salons nowadays. This is just a bunch of mess. The people that came over here and just to ruin the art. And so in the interim of me having to go through the 100 permanent waves and 100 chemical relaxers and all these things that I actually had to do, I began to learn that I was good at cutting, and I was good at skin, and I was good at the manicure, pedicure. I hated doing women hair. I learned that in beauty school. And so, of course, I stuck the course out. I did my whole 1,600 hours. But my foundation was so solid. And so then when they begin to see where my strengths were, they pushed me into haircuts. And I mean, we have VDL. So what the school I went to, we had VDL, SASU training. That's how long ago this was, 33 years ago. I got my license 33 years ago, so it was before the 33 years. And so you had the Vidal hairstyle, Vidal Sassoon, which was real popular back then. And you learned Nicholas. He used to be on TV on ABC or CBS in California. So you learn different things, learn different flips. I mean, your hair could be this long that I can cut it with clippers and still not take the length off. So we learned so many different ways. He used the geodesic comb and how you can do with the curved comb, what to do and how to flip the clippers and stuff. So many different things I learned with the scissors, the clippers, and I became really skilled with the clippers, and I became really skilled at doing the manicure, the pedicure. Those was my thing, and working on people's skin. But to work with a woman and do a permanent wave or do a relaxer or to make her hair look a certain kind of way, because women were very unrealistic about what type of structure, what type of hair density they had compared to what they really wanted. So you know what I did? That was the foundation. That's the point I'm making. You built a strong foundation. So when you went to the board, they had a 98% passing rate. That school, it was called Don's Beauty School. There was one in San Mateo, one in Oakland, and one in Hayward. I went to the one on 966 B Street in Hayward, California. And I remember they had a very high passing rate. When you went for the board, mostly 98% of their students passed on the first time right away because our foundation was so strong and they pushed you in your skills that you were strong in. And the ones you were weak in, they made you practice over. And I had to do so many updos and Italian tops and swing bangs and side bangs and pin curls and just stuff that I wasn't going to do in real life. But that was a foundation. It helps you to be able to do a whole lot of other styles when you got out. And it was a strong foundation. And so when we're talking about truth here, let us be the truth of who we are. Because you can build on truth. You can build on consistency. You know, I was looking at somebody that was saying that confidence is a skill. And it comes from repetitive strengths. Repetitively doing something over and over, which builds your confidence, you become very skillful. And that's what virtuosity is for women. We're very skillful people. We get effective results. So, as I'm saying now, go over there to the class and join by October 22nd for the No BS Selling, because you can learn how to be mastery. Consistency is mastery. Learn how to use your femininity as your commodity. And I hope you got some value for what I'm saying today about let's build on truth. Let truth be our foundation. Let's build on it. Let's learn that theory that we need to learn. Let's get that foundation. Let's do those Italian tops. Let's do those swing bangs, even though when you get out, you don't want to do that. Let's do all the grunt work that we need. Let's read that book. Let's take that class. Let's do that course. Let's be on time. Let's keep our word to our customers and our clients. Let's do what we say we're going to do. Let's lose that weight. I'm talking to myself about that. Let's do all these things that we have set out to do so that our foundation will be firm and strong. And when the storm comes, we will be prepared. When the winds blow, we will be prepared. Truth is always prepared. Are you ready? Peace and blessings.